Hello my beautiful friends, long time no see. Allow me please to initially apologize for my absolute lack of recent videos and neglect of you, my favorite people. I don't have an excuse, I truly don't. I have all the time in the world, and just, you know, I gotta be honest with you, it's just been a bit gloomy around here. I've been waiting for 2 months for this stupid GoPro camera to actually arrive to Bulgaria. I have no idea why it took so long, although it did actually arrive a little while ago. It's been a bit rainy over the last few weeks with these sort of breaks of really nice weather, so I kind of get ready. I look at the forecast, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so excited. I went outside a few times actually with the camera, and it was like beautiful outside and really sunny, and then it started to get super windy where I'm like, whew, whew, and then I'm talking, and then I went home to see what the video sounded like, and it was just essentially like so. It was very sad, cried a little bit, and then, you know, shoved the camera for a few more days, and then tried again. It never really worked out. So today is the weekend, it's Friday, it's absolutely gorgeous. I am wearing my winter coat. My face is so white. I'm wearing my winter coat, but it's actually really beautiful. I mean, look, not a cloud in the sky. The sun is out. And you know, again, it's just a tiny bit cold, so I'm just here to kind of protect myself. Let's move on. I'm reporting to you now officially from the gorgeous fence that unfortunately has not had any you know, considerable improvements over the last little while. Really unfortunately. Again, you guys know how much I absolutely just love this apartment and this project, but the gorgeous fence remains untouched by the Bulgarian fence scientists. So we'll just leave it at that. It's really unfortunate, but here it is. It's in its full glory. I'll take you guys out for a little walk around the neighborhood just to show you what's been happening. I hope you can hear me okay. So this is my very sort of first video that I will actually upload to YouTube from my new camera. It's supposed to be in 4K, whatever the hell that means. The car art installation that's been here for 10 years now remains. It's awesome. I absolutely love it. And here you go, a few more vistas, including the nice swastika and the stupid shitty football team from Sofia that they continue to spray paint the name of. I don't get it, all over the place here. I just wish they would figure out this building. Just love it. Okay, so what's been happening in my life and here? So not much, to be honest. There hasn't been a lot of sort of progress or really anything going on. I'm really happy to report that one of the big construction areas that is sort of on that side, I'll show you in a moment, just went from almost nothing to, you know, a cool new complex, which is really great. Super happy about that. I spoke with the guy who's building it, nicest guy ever. It's like, fuck it, we're gonna do it, and they are doing it. Like, he didn't give me like a Bulgarian yes, he gave me a proper yes, and it's happening. It looks like it's gonna be finished in a few months. Very cool. This building here, of course, that the skeleton's been there for 10 years. I never know what's happening in this little place here. But let me show you something that's happening here in this neighborhood. Is this new building here. So it kind of sprung up just recently, and these guys, freaking machines, you know. Forget how nice they are. I get to chat with them now and then, but it seems like there's like almost a new level every week. They've been adding just absolutely incredible, the amount of work that these guys have been putting in, and considering how cold it's been. And did I tell you we had snow? We had snow just last week, and not like a little bit of snow, like actual snow. Like it snowed for a bit and stayed for a couple of days. So, you know, this place looks like a bit of a mess, but this will be a thing. You know, how cool is that? So some you know, some good news. It was awesome seeing these guys. I mean, we had negative temperatures the other day, and they have these huge work suits, and they were just hacking away at everything. It was great. Good for them. So this is happening. There's still, you know, I mean, a lot of garbage. Nobody's coming around to pick up garbage at all. I mean, there's just absolutely nothing. Still lots of stray cats, and other than these kind of, you know, two big projects, I'll show you the other one, I haven't really seen anything. Wait. I'll show you something funny actually. This is something that I saw this morning, and I absolutely have to show you guys because I have no fucking idea what's going on here. Okay, are you ready? I hope you're sitting down. Ta-da-da-da. Another gorgeous fence. So this is barely, I'm gonna say, 3 hours old. So a bunch of guys, actually two of them, really nice. I spoke with them just shortly after they arrived, and they have built this here. An excavator was here just the other day, cleared the space. You know, they just kind of removed all the garbage and the brush. It looked like this, gorgeous. And they built this you know, this fence here. Maybe, I don't know where they found this, but they were here for most of the day, and they put up this little thing. So I'm gonna pray to the Lord above that, you know, this might be a start of something, because, you know, you guys know this building here is actually on the main road. I mean, I cannot imagine more of a prime property and, you know, big, cool, tall place like this. Imagine, just make it work. Sorry, but yeah, it would be really cool if the beautiful fence here is part of that project. They're gonna start clearing it and making it kind of nice, because right now I think it's just a place for a few vagrants. I think vagrants live there. I have no idea. It's interestingly enough, for the first time ever, and I mean ever, the little supermarket, the little shop right at the Autogara, which is the what do you call it, the bus station, is closed. I'm not sure if they're doing a remont, like a renovation, or closed because of no business. It's kind of, you know, it was really the oasis in the desert. You really needed a beer at 4 o'clock in the morning in the middle of January. That was the place to go, but it's closed now. However, not all is lost. Just down the street, you know, I'll try to walk you guys there. On the other side, there's a new shop and a barbecue place, kind of an outdoorsy barbecue place they open, and it's awesome. The lady's so nice, obviously, Bulgaria, and they have best contact, beers, snacks, cigarettes, of course, and it's open 24 hours. So, you know, think about it, 24 hours, it's crazy. And so perhaps it's the same people, maybe, or they had some kind of a deal. I have no idea, but something's going on where the Autogara place is closed now, so that's fine. Oh yeah, wait, I'll show you some other thing. So this building here, which is on the main rear, the back highway, that's been in the works for quite some time, and holy crap, did ever, it went from like a little bit of rabota, almost finished. I mean, it seems like they're just working on the interior now, so really great. really great, and it's part of this kind of goofy Russian thing that they have here. Of course, the same road as always. Oh man, I gotta fix this. It's crazy. I mean, it's just absolute muck. Because the reason why I complain about this is because they've done this sort of cleanup here, and they have this kids section and the cool gazebo. I like to have a pirinsko now and then, and it's great here, especially in the summer. I mean, they really did a great job. But the main part of this is this freaking road, and I don't get it. And these guys come here, it seems like every single season, you know, these like Bulgarian dudes, they come with all this machinery and all this stuff. It almost seems like they're gonna do everything. Crazy machinery, like crazy stuff. And they come, and the only thing they really end up doing over a course of like maybe 4 or 5 days, they just put some gravel down, like this shit here. Okay, and they have like the heavy car things, and they go zoop, zoop, a couple times over them, and then they leave, and then it rains, and then it's all gone. Just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I mean, how much more VIP do you want things to be when you have swans and a dog? Crazy. You know, if they were to fix this road, which I know the city is kind of responsible for, but they need to start lobbying lobbying the Sebar and the tax folks to just fix this stretch and clean it up a bit, because it'd be really nice here. So they got to do that. They have to do that. Okay, so back to the shops. So you know, Mladost, sorry, I'm spitting now. Mladost has been always, you know, they're always here, always open. It's you know, it's pretty dirty, and they don't have a lot of stuff there, but sometimes I just have no choice, because you know, it's kind of my local place to go grab a beer, and you know, just vegetables and stuff. Like you grab a onion and stuff, or a pepper, and it's like fuck, just, it's awful. And the other funny thing is that they had a leaky roof, and it was leaking for 5 years, and I would always laugh after a big rain or snow or whatever. Would walk in and there's buckets all over the ground floor. Like, how can this happen? And the whole roof of the store was like rotting, like mushroomy rotting. Okay, it was really fucking gross. So took them 6 years, okay, to like, hey, Boris, we're gonna do it. Okay, they fixed it. They had a contractor, they did everything. I was so happy. Awesome. They finally have a non-leaky roof. So that they did that last summer. Yeah, last summer. And now, you know, I went to buy some crap the other day, and the buckets are back. Just like, what the fuck? How can that be? Is there no insurance? Is there no maintenance? There's nothing. Okay, some good news. You see this? Can you see it? I hope you can see it in 4K. So this road is brand new, and it's kind of sort of keeping it together, which is great. But this great days after they fix this road, that great, I think some folks came and they stole the metal inserts from the drains, and then the whole thing just sort of collapsed. So it's been like that for about a year or so. But recently a bunch of dudes came, they cornered this part off, and they dug it out. They made it a little bit better, so now you can't believe I'm talking about this. So now you can't steal the metal grates for your personal use at home or whatever. Jesus. So another thing, this is the neighborhood continues. This is the Aldo. It was open briefly in the summertime. Super great, no problem. This coffee shop also just fine. It was, you know, last winter it was open, I would say, most of the time. There's really very few people inside, but I mean, you know, you just need like one worker sitting inside. unfortunately they just sort of gave up on it, but it's really nice, really great. My very favorite logo in Bulgaria. I love it. However, this place, yeah, neither the supermarket or the barbecue place opened. Not even once. I've never seen one person in there. But look, you know, they spent all this time and money. I mean, massive project. I especially like the vent there. But yeah, I mean, massive project, and they did a really nice job. However, it's like a bunch of guys came, they built this, took them, you know, a few months, and you know, whatever the excuse is, they never opened, and they left it. It's just garbage. I mean, they don't even have somebody to come and tidy it up a bit and remove some of the brush and the garbage, which is unfortunate, because this could be, you know, make this into like a hub of this neighborhood. Awesome barbecue restaurant outside, some tables, big pictures of beer. I always have this like weird dream of pictures of beer. It's not a thing in Bulgaria like they do it in Canada. We got a big plastic, scratchy, dirty plastic pitcher of beer. You pay like $10 for it, and then you just pour it to all your friends into little cups and you just get drunk. But it's not a thing here. I think they need to do that one day. However, more good news. Look at this place. So they finished it, and it's really grown on me, to be honest. At first I kind of thought, hey, it's kind of, you know, just kind of another ugly looking resort, but it looks, I mean, it's fine. Don't bother me. It's okay. And look, you know, it's clean. There's no 7-day wrappers, no cigarettes on the ground, so that's awesome. That makes me very happy, and it looks awesome. I have no qualms about it at all. But you know what, we're gonna go the other way. I'm thinking maybe everything's just fine. I have nothing to complain about. Okay, I'm gonna pause it just for half a second. Okay, so I just went around the corner and I want to show you this. So this is the super brand new road, and it's fine. It's absolutely fine. It's been here for a year and a half now, almost a couple of years. They did a fantastic job. The sidewalk bits and all that stuff, nothing has fallen apart. There are no holes, no ruts, no nothing. And I would call this sort of a higher volume road, and with all the temperature differences and all this stuff, it's great. It makes me happy. Hello ladies, Zdrasty. And so yeah, it makes me happy. However, this is the big news, and the reason for this section of the video is this building here. You know, it was sitting kind of skeleton like for quite some time, and they kept changing the dates and all this. But I talked to the dude that runs the show here, super nice, and look at this. I mean, this thing just popped up in a matter of just a few months, and it's happening. It's actually happening. It will be built, it will be finished. They have enough money, so maybe you know, in I mean, just a few months of work and they'll be finished. It's incredible. I'm so happy. The other thing, Gerber 4 here, you see this orange place, they repainted, well, only one side of it, because they used some really crappy cheap paint on the sunny side of the building, and it faded, you know, relatively quickly. So they made it work, and it's perfectly fine. It looks great. So that makes me happy. What else? Yeah, I'm just walking on this road. I mean, it's perfect. I remember, because you know, it's been about a year and a bit, because I remember cruising down here on my bike where half the section was just gravel for a while, like a long time. But they got rid of it and they fixed it, and it's just awesome. And I think they're gonna build another section going sort of this way. This makes me sad, extremely sad. No idea. I have a feeling it's gonna sit like this for, yeah, probably for a long time, because there's been some financial malfeasance in this project, and I know that for a fact. Just, you know, I know I filmed this so many times, this building here, but man, I wish they would finish it because it would be so cool. I always have these, you know, sort of dreams that they would put like a swimming pool on the rooftop or something. They could just go and hang out and have fun and drink pirinskos. Okay, so what else? So again, what else did I? Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, it's Friday. So look, we're gonna have sidewalks. Sidewalks! That's insane! Just think about it. Look, we're gonna have sidewalks. And these are the guys that are building it. Здравствуйте, gentlemen, hello! You know, like how cool is that? So now, you know, when you're walking back from Lados and you have like a little old lady cart, or you're on a bicycle and that kind of stuff, you don't have to take the road. You can use a sidewalk. It's crazy. And they're doing a good job. So yeah, this is going to be, you know, another section here, another road that goes through the, I guess, the park or whatever, to that other complex that I mentioned before. Amazing. Your tax dollars at work. Okay, so I gotta figure out how to, like, the name of these things. Just call it a heavy car. Okay, so no idea ever what happens here. We're going for a little walk, and that's okay. All right, so what else has been going on? The beach has been awesome. I do go there once in a while, even on a rainy afternoon, just to remind myself, pinch myself, that I actually do live in a beach resort full time, which is awesome, of course, as you know. I will go there yeah, in a few moments, just to have a quick gander. I overheard the other day that there are people swimming, and of course they were tanning and just having lots of fun, because you gotta get a little bit of sun on your face once in a while. So here we go, we're at the big corner now, and I need to stop at my favorite hardware store in all of Bulgaria, because I need to get a new ballast for my LED light. Wow, you guys are really getting me behind the scenes today. One moment. So my my little electric bit is not ready yet. I had some problems with my kitchen light, and but my favorite dude isn't there. Yeah, if you live here and you know, you're doing some renovations, or just, you know, just you need some bits and pieces for your home or your car or whatever, shop locally. This place is awesome. The owner of the store is the most helpful person in Bulgaria. He's amazing. So I'll definitely go there. So what else? I'm gonna head towards Mladost and check out the scene. The chicken place is not as busy as it usually is, and it really gets busy, especially on those super cold evenings. They put little plastic walls around it to keep all the cigarette smoke inside and all the delicious chicken smell, and the place is awesome, except I can't really go there all that often, but it's amazing. Not today, I'll go tomorrow. I'll keep walking. Okay, so what else? Okay, let's continue. Let's see what's new. So Mladost, here it is in its full glory, the epicenter of Sunny Beach. And let's continue on. There's a pet shop now. The place is open year round. I haven't really actually bought anything there, but I will soon. I really need to go, because they have some better food for my poor little kitties. Okay, so now you're ready for a treat, not something that you have seen, because this amazing project has been in progress for, you know, many years, as they truly are in this beautiful country. So it looks like, I talked to the guy who was running the show here. This gorgeous mall reminds me of kind of like, this will be the new Rodeo Drive. If you've been to Beverly Hills, this is kind of what it looks like. And yeah, you're gonna be able to get your fancy clothes, your Geiky shoes, your Abibas t-shirts, and of course cigarettes. It's a big promise I'm sure they make to all the people here, is that you're gonna be able to buy cigarettes at least in half of these shops. But let me tell you, joking aside, this was essentially like a toilet since I moved here. This whole corner, which was part of the tarantula complex, whatever. This whole corner was literally a dumpster where like stray dogs were just having poops. So yeah, they're gonna make this thing and they cleaned it up. There's no more garbage. They need to get rid of some of the construction material stuff, and I hope it thrives. I hope they have maybe open a restaurant or something, although I think this is more, yeah, I think just fake clothes and you know, nonsense. But it looks great. I have nothing to complain about, and I'm happy that instead of having a mud pit, there'll be some shops, and which will give maybe, you know, some folks some money and a job and something fun to do. Very happy, considering that it's right next to Mladost, where, you know, essentially a lot of most of Sunny Beach's folks funnel into this area. Why not have a little shop so you can just grab a pair of socks for your kids, or t-shirt, or sandals, or whatever. So fantastic idea, great idea. Nothing else here on this side of the world, as you can see. Yeah, not much. Now let's talk about Janet. So the huge Janet, which is, you know, behind me, well, it depends on mode of transportation, 10 minutes by car, not even that much. It's so insane there. There's so much stuff, you know, even in the middle of winter where there's really nobody here, you know, Chernomore, maybe Ravda. I mean, really, there's not that much people, but it's so busy. The parking lot super busy, all this stuff, and you walk in, and it's just like there's everything. You know, I always laugh at things like, oh, you know, it's kind of shitty here and shitty there, but you know, if you need stuff, if you truly need stuff, and you know, you have some time to drive out there and you have some transportation, Janet has everything. The big Janet has everything. And of course, the new Janet that's here on the main road, I love talking about it because I love going there. It is my main store now, ever since they've opened. Far smaller, of course. I mean, just a tiny fraction of the large Janet store. It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. They have yet to fail me with any rotten food that Mladost treats me to on every second visit. So Janet's been great. People are nice, people are friendly. Even the vegetables, you know, it almost seems like every day or every like few days they'll have like some new thing that, you know, some new shipment. Oh, look at these beautiful kiwis. I'll buy a whole fuck ton of kiwis. They have these strawberries, or like you look at the, you know, other stuff, like even onions. Sometimes you go and like the onions, they're just like sponge, like they're just so rotten. But you're gonna have to kind of fiddle around to see, you know, what's a good thing to buy at any given time. The thing with Bulgaria, especially, well, yeah, it's not just Sunny Beach, is that they like they don't throw it out. Like you can see the onions and they'll be rotting away, and they're soft as like. just makes me sick thinking about it, but they're just sitting there in the boxes, and you tell the lady, you know, you can't have this stuff here. I mean, obviously she's just a worker, she doesn't care, but you know, just sometimes like a green pepper, it's almost liquidy, but they just leave it there. I don't know. Hey, old man. Oh, someone talk to me. Oh, buddy, come on. Oh, you're pregnant. That's a old lady. She's so cute. Look, she has new babies. You can feel them. Hi, buddy. Okay, I won't bother you. Yeah, so like in first world countries, when you work at a vegetable section, the vegetable stand, whatever, when you grab a bag of mushrooms or apples or whatever, and you touch them and they go like this in your hand, or they essentially liquefy, you scratch your head and say, whoa, this should now not be here, and we should get new apples that are hard and delicious. When I fucking looked at the onions the other day, I was just wanting to buy some just some white onions. Look in the box. Hey, that's my guy. And look. I mean, the box, you could lift it and it'll probably drizzle like onion rot. Why don't they care? I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm being grumpy again. Sorry. Okay, so let's keep going. So not much improvement here, which is fine, but it's clean. Nobody's really throwing garbage, too much garbage around here, which is fine. It seems that there's a few people that that live some of these buildings here year round, and they kind of go out sometimes and pick the cigarette packets from the ground and the 7-day wrappers and stuff like that, because if you really do look around, everything's all kind of fucked up, but at least it's not really filthy, so that's okay. That's good, no problem. Let's continue on. It's almost time for a Prinsko, I think. So this restaurant here, I've been there once, last winter, and super nice people, of course. I had a big Polish kembe. Amazing. I haven't been since. I wonder why not. I should go and visit. I will very soon. So that will be super fun. Okay, so I'll show you guys another exciting project that's been in the making for, I think, 4 years. I also have documented this, I think, before. Maybe I haven't, I'm not sure. So let me show you. So I'm standing just to my right is the bus station, of course, the Autogara, where as you arrive from Kent or from whatever in England you are, or Spain or Germany, you almost always arrive at the airport and take the bus and arrive at the bus station. So this crazy project, looks like a single family home, big family home, gorgeous family home. I love the architecture, and just how cool it is. It's always been absolutely baffling to me. Who would buy this piece of property first and foremost? This piece of land. It's literally just behind dozens of idling buses and crazy madness and drunk Brits, buying their first beer of their holiday and yelling at each other for no reason at all. So right behind it, yeah, these guys, I mean, this is $1 million property. It's beautiful. It's awesome. How would you do it? And they started this 4 years ago, and it remains. They just kind of chip away at it. A little bit here. They'll pick something up and move it to the left and to the right. It looks like they just poured some concrete. I mean, what an epic property. Why is it here? I left scratching my head. No idea. I have no idea. But I love it. I hope it's finished, and I want to see a Bentley parked outside, because why the heck not? Okay, so we're gonna reach the other main corner of Sunny Beach. I can't believe how nice it is. Look, not a cloud in the sky. So this place, this corner here, always full of locals hanging out, drinking their rakias and eating little sausages. Really lively here, especially in the evenings when it's when it's a little bit warmer. Even in the winter time, it's funny how not super busy it is right now, but it's really busy most of the time. And the supermarket has been great. I've been there a few times now. Super nice. They built this kind of they built this sidewalk, and then of course in Bulgarian style they had to dig it back up again because they forgot to run some wiring underneath or whatever. So the whole place was a mess for another week, but they fixed everything. They put everything back together. Amazing. A really fun place to hang out because it's sunny here midday, and you can hang out with the locals, and it's always funny, and it's always a fucking shit show. Always a shit show. So what else can I show you? A little bit of a misery there today. They kind of fixed up this place, the car wash, my very favorite restaurant in Sunny Beach, just back there, as you know. I go there almost every day. Love it, just freaking love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so let's keep going. Maybe we should go to the beach. I don't know. Maybe I should grab a beer. Maybe they'll brighten my day a little bit. And this place is great. Obviously, everybody's super nice and friendly. Yeah, I'm gonna pause this for a moment. Yeah, let's grab a beer. No, wait, I know what we should do. I'll show you guys the place that's open 24 hours. And they have beers. Pirinsko now, just so you know, at the more expensive places is 2 leva. 2 leva, that's like restaurant price a few years ago, you know? So it's kind of cool. Inflation is a thing. Oh yeah, just as a side note, if you're wondering, is Bulgaria cheap? Not anymore. It's not like it used to be. Not even close. You know, if you want to stay in a hotel in Burgas, it's $100. Dollars, not leva, dollars. If you want to have, you know, nice lunch or nice dinner, it's $40. Not leva, dollars. You know, I've been hanging out in Burgas quite a bit over the last few weeks, and we're not in Kansas anymore. Yeah, it's there's been significant price increases absolutely across the board, with especially with food, you know. Really, just you can see the prices at the shops at Janet and Mladost, just kind of inching up, you know. I don't buy that shitty white bread that people eat here, but you know, it used to be, you know, 1 leva or something like that. It's like 140 or like 146. If that's significant. Right, one more thing. Also talked about this place. So this is the, you know, fancy new hotel. They just bulldozed everything. There used to be a restaurant here. Again, years ago. This is the center of Sunny Beach. If you can imagine, center of Sunny Beach, this is it. Still, they still haven't finished that. Why not? Why not? People are looking for work, people are looking for money, but nobody really wants to work. People want to just sit around and smoke cigarettes. It's not difficult to find employees, at least. Or maybe it is. I have no idea. This has been like this for years now. Why don't they finish it? Every day that it's not open, you know, they're losing revenue. And of course, these buildings, when you have just like a place, I mean, it starts to kind of deteriorate and rot. Would you not want to just boom, finish it as quickly as you can, get a maintenance crew in there, get some cleaning ladies, and start selling rooms and food? This will be a restaurant. I mean, how cool is that gonna be? Think about it, just fucking get it done. So I wanted to show you the shop, which is always open, but it's been closed now. So I thought maybe they're doing renovations. I don't think they are. I'm not sure if they were making money. It was really a gross place to go. You kind of have to just wrap your head around in toilet paper or something, because it just smelled so bad. And it was so dirty. I mean, just like extra dirty. But fuck, you know, if you needed a beer in the middle of the day, in the middle of the night, especially when you're arriving by bus from beginning of your holiday, it was super fun. Just you can go and grab yourself your first rakia or something, or wine, before you head to the hotel. But they've been closed. I've been here for 10 years, and it's the first time I've seen it shut down, which sucks. Really sucks. This place was open last year. I walked inside. I just wanted to order something, and the lady was She spoke English, but I just walked out. It was kind of, yeah. I hope they make it look cool, and I mean it does look cool. If you do like an American style, like a diner or something, where you can sit outside here and watch the people walk by and have a beer outside on the patio table or something like that. Location can't be beat. So okay, I'll show you something here that you haven't seen yet if you haven't been to Sunny Beach for the last few months, because this is new, sort of new. Maybe it's not new, it is new to me, let's just call it that. So this is the shop. Okay guys, I'm back. So my first time eating here, although I've had some beers here before, emergency beers. The nicest chef in the whole entire world just made me an epic lunch. Here you go. You gotta love this. I want to continue on. Thank you, sir, very much. So if you're here and you're at the bus station, this is an advertisement for this awesome place here, and the friendliest chef dude ever, because everybody's amazing here. So I'm gonna have my lunch. But yeah, let me show you. Of course, kufteta with the fancy little spice on top. You must have that. And some salata, cabbage salad, and some bop, which is the bean salad, which you must have because it's really important. It's good for your whole system. What's best for your system is a nice cold pirinsko. Okay, I'll continue on. I'll go to the beach in a moment, but I gotta eat my epic lunch now. Let's continue on. You can see I'm a little bit more zipped up because the temperature is falling down maybe 2-3 degrees, so it's getting a little bit more studeno. That was the juiciest kufteta I've ever had in my entire life. Wow, was that ever good. Absolutely highly recommend it when you arrive. Yeah, go have a barbecue. Definitely a taste of Bulgaria. Wow. And the people just, well, obviously they're amazing. So blah blah blah. I'm on this little wooden walkway that heads towards the beach next to the Neptune Hotel. If you've been here before, maybe you know that this place here is one of the very sort of the first places when the season starts. Like, it's quite busy. A lot of German folks come here, and the pool side here on here on the side of the hotel gets really busy, and they have a beach bar where yeah, again, it gets really crazy way before the season starts. So you're kind of wandering around and there's like everything is closed and everything's kind of sad. But here, this area here, you know, kind of, obviously we're right next to the beach, is quite lively and quite fun, and people are like sort of tanning and doing holiday activities when the season starts. So it's really cool. So yeah, if you want to come pre-season, I think this is one of the very first places that opens up for the season, and it's great. Never stayed there or anything, but certainly had some drinks here at this place, and I highly recommend it. It's really fun. It's great. You won't believe where I am right now. I'm on the promenade of excellence. Too bad there's nobody here. Where's everyone? It's such a beautiful day. It is kind of cold though. I'm feeling a little bit chilly, but it's okay. Okay, so, whoa, what am I looking at right now? You know what I'm looking at. Oh my goodness, the colors, it's awesome. Okay, wow. So the Black Sea once again looks like a lake. Look at this, look where I live. Wow, it's beautiful. So this season, you know, this winter, the berm, yeah, it's way lower. They still built it to protect the beach assets but it's way, 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 way shorter. It's probably about a third of what normally is. I wonder how they determine that. Is it budget constraints or some sort of I don't know, they look at the weather or the tides or something? I have no idea, but wow, it's so beautiful here. I can't believe I live here. It's so insane. But yeah, have a look. The berm is way smaller this year. This is some video here for you. There's nobody here. Why? It's the weekend. It's Friday afternoon, you know. Oh, here comes my spiel again to you Bulgarians. You can jump in your car and come here. What do you need? If you're in one of the cities, grab yourself, you know, 4 packs of cigarettes and some 7-day or whatever. Get yourself a cheap, you know, cheap room here so easily. Airbnb, or just look online. There's a lot of places you can stay here so cheap. Or just come for the day. Look at this. This is your country and this is your place. There's like 4 people here. Why? Wow. It's so pretty. Okay, so that's enough of that banter again. I'm gonna walk down Flower Street and continue on. The battery in this stupid GoPro really does not go very far. Maybe 20 minutes or so. I think because of the cooler weather and maybe because the 4K activity. So it doesn't last very long. Okay, so let's go Flower Street. We continue down the promenade. Okay, so boom, I'm off the beach now and I am just walking down the main thoroughway in the summertime, in the heat of the night. This place here where I'm standing and furthermore towards me is so fucking busy. It's so crazy here. It is so crazy here that no matter what I tell you, you know, that's what I'll tell you, but then if you have never experienced that, you'll just sit here and be like, what the hell? Because it's really like that. This is the Carnival, and it's really fun here too. It's completely insane. And the world famous Sunny Beach roller coaster, which I highly recommend. I go on it once a year and it's awesome. Very, very, very fun, especially after a few pirinskas. So I will be walking here right all the way to Flower Street, which of course is the main road of fun, pleasure, and people yelling at each other and all this kind of fun stuff. It's awesome. It is the Fremont Avenue of Europe. It is probably the craziest street in the world. I have no idea. But unfortunately, there's very few people here. There's some dudes walking around, but they are just enjoying their the sunny afternoon. So yeah, obviously everything is closed right now because it's cold and it's not the right time. Zdrasty, gentlemen. Hello. And you know, they're gonna start doing some renovations here probably in a few weeks now, maybe in about a month or so, just before the season opens. Everybody comes in before they open up their shops and they kind of start, you know, painting and cleaning and stuff. So that's gonna happen pretty soon. You know, it's February already, and you know, it's like the beginning of summer really kind of hits you, because you see like few scragglers and one person with a beer in hand, one restaurant opens, and all of a sudden you can't even walk down the street. You know, there's so many people. So it's gonna happen. It's just around the corner, really, no joke. Okay, so let's keep walking. Let's see what's happening here. Yeah, everything is like super boarded up still, and this epic place, you know, the big sort of fancy pub slash restaurant, and it's really fancy. I mean, it really is. It did a great job. This kind of the thing with the hat on top. It looks like nothing now, but when it's open, this place is bustling, and they did a great job inside and out at this place. It's very, very cool. Okay, are you ready? for the great unveiling. Da-da-da-da-da. Here it is, the main street of the world's #1 resort. So let's continue on and let's see what's happening with the sidewalk. As you know, it's Bulgarian practice when you build something, especially a road or a sidewalk, many times the scientists, they forget that they have to put like some wiring or tubing, whether it's telephone or water or something, and then they dig up the sidewalk. Yeah, I guess they had to do that here because this is a brand new sidewalk. They dig up the sidewalk to just to fix something, or it's mostly they forget to put stuff underneath the road, so they have to dig it up. And then the shitty part is whatever they dig up, when they put it back, they never really do a good job. So you'll notice that there's like muck and mud and things are cracked or weeds growing and stuff. So it's kind of funny. I don't understand why they do that. Maybe it's like a make work project for a lot of these guys, but it's part of the culture. So yeah, not much else happening here right now, as you can see. But I'm counting. It's not even I'm counting the months now. I'm counting down the weeks before the temperature starts to climb, and the madness of this place unveils itself like a flower. Wow, that's perfect. Fuck yeah. We continue on. So Flower Street is filled with about the same dozen men that you always see in the wintertime, just hanging out, drinking Sprite. Well, they have Sprite bottles in their hands, but we all know what's inside. It's their favorite beverage of choice. It's Bulgarian rakia, and they're just sitting around having a good time, as they should be. So behind me is Janet, of course, the brand new Janet. And if you see this at the corner here, that Donair place, which in reality it really kind of is the center here of the universe, they tore it down. It was kind of grubby, so no, unquestionably they will rebuild it and just put another fast food place there in its place. So that's great, some improvements. Another shop that's open, I mentioned this before, is this this place here. If you need to get your cigarettes, it's open all the time. So that's really great. I've never stepped my foot into these well, maybe once I did, into these stupid gambling places. Just don't do that. You don't need to do that. Okay, so I very rarely walk on this side. I'm on the opposite side of the post office, opposite side of Flora, and there's I don't know, just kind of these questionable stores on this side. Nothing really, well, nothing open right now, of course, but I don't really see anything all that interesting. There's an apteka here, a pharmacy. I've never seen it open. A bookshop. It says it's a bookshop, but it's empty. Yeah, I have never actually seen anything interesting here on this side of the street. I think even the cell phone store closed down, so that's just the way it is. And of course, on this side is the world famous Condor Bar, which is sometimes busy. I think today probably there were some expats, immigrants, whatever you want to call them, sitting outside drinking some beers. Great place to come and hang out and really enjoy your afternoon. Awesome place. You can see a bunch of cars outside of Flora, and Flora is epic. I go there as frequently as I possibly can. It's super fun, it's super nice, it's clean, everybody's friendly, and the food is fantastic. Tell you guys a real funny story from last weekend. So we had sleet, okay? So many of you guys don't know, but yeah, it was actually cold for a few days where there was snow on the ground, like on the actual ground there was snow for a few hours or a day. So I called them up at Flora. I'm like, yo, here it is again. I'm like, yo, I need some food, I need some beer into my house. So I ordered a pizza and I want a large one, and the dude's like, well, we have this family sized. I'm like, okay, family sized pizza for one person, amazing. It was the size, like, if you can visualize the rooftop of a family sedan, that's how big the box was. Enough to feed like 8 people. So 20 minutes later, this young Bulgarian girl rolls up right to my gate, into my gate, with this pizza that I could barely, like, I've never seen, it was like almost like a cartoon, like a comically sort of funny thing that you'd see. It was massive like this. So massive pizza, 3 Guinnesses, and she brought it right to my door, and you can pay with your card, with your phone, whatever. It was awesome. My house was like super nice and warm, and I sat around, played video games, and ate this massive fucking pizza. And no delivery charge, always tip, but yeah, no delivery charge. You have to go to Flora. It's awesome, just awesome. Go inside or get takeout, whatever you feel like, but definitely go check it out inside. It's super cool. They make it like just really nice, and around Christmas time it was beautiful inside. They made it very Christmassy and very romantic, and it's warm and it's cozy, and they'll do anything for you, whatever you ask, whatever you want, they'll do it for you, and just like no bullshit. Fantastic. Just you gotta try it out. It is you know, it's definitely the best restaurant in Sunny Beach. That's unquestionable. You know, this bus stop, it's been like this since the 1930s. I don't think that's ever going to change. It's really sad. Oh, I miss this place here, the water slide, and the cheapest place if you want the cheapest shots, like tequila, whatever you're looking for. Ta-da. It's not open right now, but it will be. It will be for sure. Oh man, if you want to like really people watch and check out the characters that come here, especially like, you know, in the middle of the night at the bus station, this place here, like one level years of a really sharp drink. It's definitely a place to hang out. Oh, just fantastic, just absolutely fantastic. Okay, so I did a huge circle. Let's see what else can we find in this epic place. Okay, we'll continue on. Wait. Through the power of the way the world works and YouTube and the satellites above, this is actually the next day. So I have to continue on and let you know what happened. So I just figured out the stupid GoPro. This is actually my first video, you know, doing this. Has a 4 gig limit on the card. So even though I have a 256 gig card, you can only take like 4 gig 4K clips. So you're gonna notice like a lot of the videos that I just took before this a little bit weird and a little bit cut off, but that's the best I can do right now. But I promise that it won't happen again. So let me tell you what's happening today. It's so windy all the time. I'm at the fancy McDonald's here in Sunny Beach. I just stopped off for a fillet of fish, which is amazing here. Always, the food here is always so good. I have no idea why it's always so fresh. But look, yum yum yum, freshly caught, straight from the Black Sea every single morning. They churn and churn and churn the tartar sauce before sunrise. That's why it's always so freaking delicious. Okay, so again, this is the end of the video. I just want to apologize about the previous clips. I'll try, no, I will know for sure how to properly do it next time. So yeah, so I kind of got it. I'll give you guys a glimpse of some bike stuff, if you can see it. So I got the kind of new luggage smaller luggage set up now, so I have like 3 sets of luggage. Of course, oh, the fantastic good wool is keeping me safe, and I'm heading over to Burgas right now to stay in my fancy hotel right on the water. I'm gonna eat. I've decided 2.5 meters of tuna sashimi. Yes, 2.5 meters. I'm gonna go roam around. We're gonna have some awesome weather. Check it out. I think it's about 12 or 13 degrees right now, and yeah, I think the next 3 days in Burgas are gonna be absolutely epic. So I'm gonna walk around, drink some beers, and eat lots of really cool food, and sit around and do absolutely freaking nothing. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Again, sorry there was such a lull in my videos. I'll do my best now to start posting a little bit more frequenter, and yeah, I'll figure out how to use this camera. And look at this, I have this crazy technology, extension technology. Ciao. Okay, wait, one more little piece of a little bit of bonus footage for you guys. So I arrived in Burgas just a few minutes ago. I'm just doing some shopping. I want to buy a new fridge and some flooring for the car, and it's been a really fun experience. But I want to show you something that many of you probably don't know much about, and it's this this mall that was built here in Burgas about 5 years ago. And we're actually here when it kind of opened. There were only a few shops open, like some restaurants and just some kind of nice shops. And I mean, this place was really nice, and I guess they had these they envisioned these you know, these high-end shops for food and trinkets and stuff like that. And somebody invested, I mean, this is a massive facility, and somebody invested a lot of money. So I want to show you guys, if you've never been here before. Now, it's called the Strand Mall, and again, it was just essentially abandoned overnight. Again, there were a few shops that were open, and you know, just kind of you could walk around outside. It was fancy. I mean, I'm not even gonna say it was fancy for Bulgaria. It was like fancy overall. However, there's a lot of theft and stealing, of course, and corruption and all this shit. So the place just got abandoned. So it breaks my heart to see things like this, because again, this would have been loads and loads of jobs and lots of money for lots of people. But you know, obviously completely no maintenance in here at all. I did talk to the security guy, if I could film in here, but this is kind of, you know, it's pretty cool. Well, cool in a super sad way. This is, you know, 2 seconds away from downtown Burgas, and will it ever be revived? I'm assuming it is for sale. Everything is, but this is the parkade, and you know, it's really cool. And the upstairs part of the mall, it's most of it is actually outside. So that was kind of weird thinking, because it does get kind of cold here. So I don't understand why they chose to do it that way, although it is pretty cool. I thought it was cool. I mean, in the summertime, the one or two times that I was here, you could sit outside, and there was like I think like a steakhouse, and just like kind of food places. You know, it just breaks my heart. Like, really breaks my heart to seeing something like this just start being eaten up by Mother Nature, you know? I mean, there's cats everywhere, and nobody even cleans it up. I'm not even going to video what's happening behind. I mean, half the back of the mall is just mounds and mounds and mounds of garbage and sadness. So I just wanted to show you kind of some abandoned porn. Let's go see, maybe I can go upstairs before I get kicked out. The guy was really nice. The security guy is just sitting there chilling, speaks English perfectly, and told me the whole story. And wow, so sad. Look, yeah, I remember being here. You know, these were like fancy high-end shops here. I'm not going to go any farther. You get the idea. Yeah, I mean, I'm 2 minutes away, 5 minutes away from Burgas. That's all. Just a little addendum to my my video here today for you guys. Thank you for watching.